Welcome, dear students, biology class. In the previous class, we studied about what is mean by reproduction, what is meaning of lifespan. Again, there are examples also. Okay, function of reproduction also we completed in the last class. So here we come the next concept, that is types of reproduction. Types of reproduction. Here two types are present. One is asexual, another one is a sexual type of reproduction. So here we started today, we discuss about asexual type of reproduction. Another name, not involving sex here. Without fusion of sex, not involving sex here. So we call as a, or another name of asexual, we call as a not involving sex. It kind of reproduction. Exact meaning, what is the meaning of asexual reproduction? So it is a kind of reproduction where offsprings produce by single parent. Where offsprings produce by single parent. Means here without fusion or without involvement of fusion or without gamete formations or occurs. Without gamete formation, the offsprings are produced. That phenomena we called as asexual reproduction. I once again repeat, here we discuss about today types of reproduction. Here two types are present. One is asexual, second one is a sexual type of reproduction. Here we discuss first asexual type of reproduction, or another name here, not involving any type of sex. It is the kind of reproduction where offspring is produced by single parent or without involvement of gamete formation. So here means simply which offsprings are produced from only one parent, means only one parent involved here, the particular asexual reproduction method. So we called as a uniparental also. Okay. So come to the next. There is a no union of any gamete. There no union of gamete also. So here another, the cell division is occurs by mitotically. Cell division is occurs by mitotically. So here all offsprings are morphologically and genetically similar. Here all offsprings are morphologically and genetically, both morphologically also and genetically similar or identical, we call as a identical also. So here offsprings are both, means two offsprings are there, one another, and also exact copy of their parents. So we called as also clone. Also. So define clone, important for 1 mark. Clone means nothing but offsprings are identical to one another and exact copy of their parents. I once again repeat, clone means nothing but offsprings are identical or exact copy of one another and of their parents also. So that process, that phenomena we called as a clone. So it is a very common in organism, have relative simple organization. For example here algae or fungi or in some invertebrate animals. Okay. So here this asexual method having again different types of methods. In the asexual method, some organism or different organisms are present and different methods also, asexual different methods also present here. One method means methods. Different types of asexuals are present here. One, some organism cell division occurs in some organism. Cell division in occurs some organism like a budding type Next one, binary fission. In the binary fission, here encystment also present or encystation also present. Next, sporulation also. Okay. So we discuss first asexual method, that is cell division. First asexual method, that is cell division. Cell division means, or here in some prokaryotes, there is only one simple type of cell here. In the prokaryotes, here only one simple type of cell division, simple type of cell division, which produce two identical daughter cells. Two identical daughter cells. So this process we called as a cell division. It occurs in some prokaryote or some prokaryotes. So second method, that is budding. Second method, that is budding. Budding is asexual reproduction where new organism here develops from an outgrowth, like a small bird-like structure, or new organism develops from an outgrowth, or we called as a bud, due to cell division. At one particular site. For example, we took here yeast. Here, for example, like this, I will draw the diagram. Suppose this is the yeast diagram. So, first of all, small outside one bird-like structure is arises here. So, this is called as a developing bud. Okay. So, here, next, this like structure is starting arising the bud, and after some time that bud is separated from the main body, so we called as a daughter cell. Okay, so this type of bud is present, and this bud example or this diagram is explained about budding or bud asexual method by using of yeast example. Okay, this type of bud, again some examples, that is the hydra. Another type of budding is present in the hydra also, or in the hydra animal also. So come to the next, that is binary fission. Next asexual method, that is binary fission. Bi means that is two, mono means single, like that. Binary, bi means two here. So here cell division or cell divides into two halves. Each rapidly growth into the adult. Both means each rapidly growth into the adult. So that is called as a binary fission, and this type of binary fission, it is identified in amoeba or some parameciums. So here another one method, that is called as a encystment. Cystment or encystation also we called. Cyst means a egg or oval-like structure. Means in this process cyst was formed or forming of cyst becoming enclosed in one capsule. It means incestation means the process of formation of cyst. Cyst means egg-like structure, and that closed within the capsule. Under unfavorable condition, the amoeba withdraws his pseudopodia. Amoeba is called as a pseudopodia structure. So this pseudopodia withdraws. When unfavorable condition, that pseudopodia withdraws and secrete three-layered hard covering area. Three-layer hard covering around itself. Okay. So that is called as a cyst. So that is called as a cyst. When favorable condition is present in that section, this cyst was ruptured. This cyst was ruptured. And many small amoebas are produced. Many small amoebas are released. So this type of division or this type of method or this type of asexual method we called as a multiple division also. We called as a multiple division. So next one, that is a sporulation. Sporulation. Next, another one method that is called as a sporulation. Sporulation means here small spores are formed. Very small spores, minute spores are formed, and here these spores are again in the favorable condition. Amoeba, whenever the conditions, favorable conditions are present, the tendencies for amoeba divides. Already I told you multiple fission and produce many types of spores also. This phenomena we called as a sporulation. So here we discuss different types of asexual methods. Once again repeat, that first method we called as a cell division or unicellular organism. Second method, budding, and last, that is a binary or encystment or sporulation in amoeba. So cell division in the prokaryotes, here only simple types of cell division where two individuals or daughter cells are produced. Budding means small bud like new organisms are developed, and for example yeast we explained already. Then come to the next, binary fission or encystment sporulation. Binary fission means here exact divides into two equal halves and each rapidly growth into the adult. Then encystment means the process of formation of cells becoming enclosed within a capsule, and sporulation means formation of spore. And then whenever favorable conditions returns, that spores or produce very small that condition they returns or amoeba divides multiple fission and produce many small spores. Here complete different methods of asexual reproduction. Then come to the some in this asexual reproduction, some reproductive structures also present. Some reproductive structures also present, and that continue next section. Okay, thank you.